celebration of the 50th anniversary of the marriage of Joan Elizabeth Williams and Henry Thaddeus Zukowski. The wedding took place, you got the wrong date here, you got the wrong decade, August 13th, 1959, 1649, I was close, at St. John the Baptist Church in Salem, Massachusetts. Those in attendance were Joan, Henry, the happy couple, Father Saya, the officiating priest, and Laura and Tom Bryson as witnesses. Unofficial attendees were an elderly Polish lady saying the Stations of the Cross along the outside walls of the church, and the parish soloist practicing some service music at the rear. We imagine that the original ceremony included the usual vows to love, honor, obey, share, yada yada yada. However, we believe that there should have been a better version, and we will now present you some vows which should have been included at the time.
Henry, do you promise to keep your cool when you arrive at home and find a truck belonging to Henry's Electric, Leaperville Plumbing and Heating, Fairview Roofing, or Carlino and Sons Painters, and realize that Joan is having unnecessary repairs done to your house, which will undoubtedly land you in the poorhouse?
I guess so.
Henry, do you promise to willingly assume the role of temporary bachelor when Laura or Donald call and say, "Mom, I need help. Can you please come to Ohio, Alabama, Virginia, England for a week, month, or year?"
I guess, but it will be a struggle.
Henry, do you promise to stay by Joan's side through 1035 West Coast games and optimistically root for the Red Sox, even though they have not won the World Series since 1918?
Oh, okay.
Henry, do you promise to allow Joan to buy a new car every 3 years, even though you drive in cars that would be deemed unsafe and undesirable for a demolition derby?
Sure.
Joan, do you promise to gladly watch 2 or more hours of NFL football every Sunday, September through January, and root for the Raiders against all odds, thick and thin, even though you really want the Patriots to win?
I have to.
Joan, do you promise to throw away all spices, make pasta without red sauce, and not even give Henry any salad or vegetables besides cucumbers because he won't eat them?
Fine.
Joan, do you promise to happily watch the Golf Channel every day of the year and root for Henry's favorite golf icon, Tiger Woods?
Yes, as long as I can get the green.
Joan, do you promise to happily attend or drive Henry to every funeral from Sheffield to Williamstown, regardless of weather, day, time of day, or prior other commitments?
That was a good one, huh, Lucas?
No.
Don't do it. So, Joan and Henry were officially declared husband and wife. They returned to 2 North Pine Street, where the family caterer, Laura Bryson, served a delicious wedding supper. They spent their wedding night at 2 North Pine Street and arose early the next morning so that Henry could participate in a 3-day golf tournament at Salem Golf Course. Don't hit me.
I lost.
As well you should have.
Dad, she does a better chip than you do. On the following Monday, they loaded all of Henry's earthly possessions, that should be possession, into his car and drove to Lee, where they set up housekeeping at Suzak's cottage, while their house on Fairview Street was being built. During the week of February vacation, they moved into their new home, where they have lived happily happily ever after.
I think we should get a picture of all the participants.
Yes, I think